Hey kids, so let me show you how to create a no argument constructor and a parameterized constructor that you'll see this week in code.org. So I am in the sandbox console at the end of unit 1, and I'm in the main Java tab. So this is the main class, and this is the main method where all the magic happens. Honestly, on the AP exam, you will probably not need to write any of this stuff down. It will be given to you. What you will need to do is write a class from scratch, which is what I am going to do. So I want this class. Let's just make a dog class. So capital DOG, let's create this puppy. And so this is a public class dog. Cool. And let's get our curly braces in there. Now let's create a couple of instance variables, and these are always going to be private when it comes to the AP exam. So let's go private. This will be a string, and this is going to be the breed. All right. And this will be private. This will be double. This will be weight. Um, private int age. Might as well get a Boolean in here. Private Boolean um, puppy. So these are the instance variables. So let's create a constructor that is a no argument constructor. So this is going to be public dog. And then in a no argument constructor, we just want to set default values for these instance variables. So I will go breed equals, and in quotes, hound. Weight equals 50.0. Age equals 10. And puppy, as in, is this a puppy, will be false. So when I go back here to the, let me make, before I go any further at all, let me create a couple of getter methods. So this is going to be public string get breed. And this is going to return breed. And then we will go, I'm just going to copy this, it might be easier. I don't know, it probably wouldn't be easier actually now that I think of it. Public double get weight. And I want to return weight. Public int get age. We want to return the age. And then public get puppy. This is a Boolean get puppy. And I probably should do that is puppy, but that's okay. And I'll call that puppy. So here are all of my getters. Whenever you create a constructor, you're going to have to create some getters somewhere. You might as well get used to creating getters because you're going to need to do getters and then setters eventually on the AP exam. So get used to doing that. So, okay, let's go back here to the main and let's go ahead and create a new dog object. So dog DDD equals new dog object, right? And then let's go system.out.println. I want to go ddd.getBreed. Nice, nice, nice. And system.out.println ddd.getAge. That'll be good enough right now. Let's see what happens. See if there are no errors. So we run this puppy. And there you go. The default values are hound and 10. So let's go back here into the dog class for a second. Let's go back here in the dog class and let's create another constructor. We're going to do the exact same constructor here right underneath it, but this is going to be parameterized. So public dog will go string the breed. It can't be the name. It can't be the same as these names. It can't be the same as the instance variables names. The parameters need to be different. Later on, we're going to change that. But for right now, keep it like this. And then let's go age will be, oh, not int the age. And I guess I probably should have put weight first, huh? So let me go double the weight, int the age, and I don't need the puppy in there, and I'll keep the puppy out of there since I don't take up too much room. And then what we do down here is we go breed equals the breed, and weight equals the weight, and age equals the age. So the parameters are on the right, the instance variables are on the left, and I just help me remember that. Parameters has R's, and so it's going to go on the right, and the parameters need to be named differently from the instance variables, but in short order, we will change that rule slightly by using something called a this dot keyword. So we'll work on that next. So we can now use this to create a dog object. So let's see what happens when we do this. I'm actually going to keep that there and we'll see what happens. Dog ddd equals new dog whose breed is a pit bull, whose weight is 70.0, whose age is 13, and that's all it has is a constructor. That is all it has is a constructor. And then we put the rest of the getters here, system.out.println, and now we want to use it for ddd dot get weight, and then get puppy. Now, we did not do anything with the get puppy as a parameter for that new dog object. So this is going to return the default value, which is going to be true. And let me go ahead and do, I'll put double D's in there. So we're not doing anything with this object, but let's see what happens. So pit 13, 70.0, false. False is the default value. I'm sorry, I think I said true, but false is the default value. And so let me take all of these things here, copy, and let me paste them below, and let me do take out one of these D's here, and let's run this again and see what spits out. So these four are for the parameterized constructor, and this is for the no argument constructor. And I think I also misspoke. False is not the default value. It's the default value that we set originally in the dog class. So the instance variable for isPuppy was set to false. That is why when we tried to use the getPuppy method on the 4D object, we didn't declare anything for the puppy variable. Now we could go back here and do that. We could easily just go back here and go puppy equals true, and then we could run it again, and then that should come out to be true down here. And there it is. So that is an example of a no argument constructor and a parameterized constructor all in the same dog class. And this is the stuff that you'll have to do on the AP exam. You're going to have to write all this stuff. Your methods might be a little more difficult to write, but you're definitely going to need to have a getter and a setter. We haven't done setters yet, but we will learn that here in short order, as along with the this dot command, if you will. So, all right, there you go, kids. I hope this has been helpful.